Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I can't hide a wide smile. the next, uh, the next article is one that makes me giggle, and I'm gonna share it with you because I think it's very funny. Not depends on whose side you are. So here we have an article from Business Insider from April 19th, 2022 by Sonam Sheth. Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman started shouting at Biden's national security advisor when he brought up Jamal Khashoggi's brutal killing, reports say. So yeah, Mr. Jake Sullivan uh, does what they do best, him and Blinken. When they run out of valid arguments, they start shaming your country or your personal character by calling you names like you are this or you are that or human rights or like you are perfect, Jake, and you're, but nevertheless, that's what the technique is. Just what happened in India, and the Prime Minister of India smacked Blinken back. They tried with um, China all the time. They got smacked. They used to try with Russia to lecture them on democracy and human rights. They got smacked back. These guys think that they're like perfect or something. So this guy, even this guy, I'm not saying this is like the worst guy that would possibly do this, but this technique of shaming people instead of talking about uh, strategic global issues, you talk about something that, yeah, if it was as they say it was awful and so on. I'm not here to discuss that thing, but it's one person, and you talk with this guy about oil and money and assets and all that, and you raise the question, like you try to put him in an impasse. This guy, you didn't read, you didn't learn anything about life, Sullivan, yet. So let's see what happened. So it says here, MBS, which is Mohammed bin Salman, the Saudi Crown Prince, erupted at U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan. Look at Jake Sullivan's bio and see what he did in his life. And then he faces MBS. This guy, Sullivan, his last work somewhere was in a public school, right, as a professor, where people are supposed to listen to him lecturing. So now he goes and talks with, and he was advisor by Clinton and Obama, and now this Biden. So this guy is going to talk with MBS about the real world. Well, he got smacked. Smack, smack, smack. That's what happened. So, MBS erupted at U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan when the two men met for the first time last year. The Crown Prince started shouting at Sullivan after he brought up Jamal Khashoggi's brutal murder. Whereas, like, MBS should start and bringing, I don't know, the atomic bomb drop. How about that? Or the treatment of African Americans in the United States. About what? Jim Crow laws. Okay, we want to talk about that? Let's talk about that and human rights. Oh, that's past. We solved that. That's past too. Oh my, just naive, this guy. So Khashoggi was assassinated in 2018, and the CIA later concluded that MBS personally ordered his killing. Okay, investigation, conclusion. What are you going to do with MBS? Anything? If not, shut up. If you're going to do something, do it. But did it? Not did it? Oh yeah, we concluded. Okay, what's the end of it? What's the conclusion? What are you gonna do? If you don't do anything, shut up. Because if you keep going, he's gonna say something back, which pretty sure he did. It seems like. So if you don't do anything, what's the purpose? Just to irritate a guy? If he ordered that, he's not a guy who's just gonna take it to like bend over and get it deep. No, he's gonna do that. He's gonna smack you back. And maybe you are happy you were able to fly back to the United States after the visit. All right, so Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman erupted the National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan during a meeting last year when Sullivan brought blah, 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 assassination. We got that one. That's according to the Wall Street Journal, which reported that the argument happened last September, right, when they met for the first time since President Joe Biden took office. Although the Crown Prince wanted to strike a relaxed tone for the meeting, he ended up shouting at Mr. Sullivan after he raised the 2018 killing of Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi. So this guy, just look at this. He's an advisor with the president, right, of Biden. He comes and talks with this Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, and he asks him, "Hey, by the way, what's going on with that, man?" And Saudi was, "Oh, my bad." What are you talking about? Who the hell are you? You little bureaucrat. Get the hell out. That's probably he talked to him. And the other one say, "Oh, you criminal," or whatever he might. Okay. So it says here that the prince told Mr. Sullivan he never wanted to discuss the matter again. People familiar with the discussion told the journal. The Crown Prince also said that the U.S. could forget about its request to boost oil production. Yep, yep. And when Mr. Biden called this guy said, nope, that's what you get. All right, now we talk about Khashoggi, what happened to him. The CIA concluded a little over a month later that Prince Mohammed, also known MBS, had personally ordered Khashoggi's murder. Okay, if you determine, then what are you going to do? Again, we'll go to the same thing. And it says here, the journal's report on Tuesday, detailed the length and the deterioration detailed at length the deterioration of the U.S.'s relationship with Saudi Arabia over the last several years. If you keep saying these things, this guy, what do you expect? He's not the nicest guy, it seems like. Those divisions have happened since Russia launched a full-scale and unprovoked, and that's debatable, invasion of Ukraine in February. So the U.S. and other Western nations have pushed the kingdom to increase its production of crude oil to offset rising oil prices and squeeze Russia's ability to finance its war. But the journal reported Saudi Arabia has refused to do so thus far, and its interests remain aligned with Russia's and China and India and Brazil and South Africa and many other ones, Venezuela and some African country and some even European countries, Hungary, Turkey, who's playing double. Look at South America, Central America. So yeah, I don't know who's isolating who here, but nevertheless, I'm not debating the killing or anything like that. Personal opinion, from what I've seen, I think the guy Khashoggi was definitely you know, had a little massage over there in the embassy in Turkey from these guys. Now I don't know if it was ordered by this Mohammed bin Salman or not. I have no knowledge of that, but the problem is the guy was done in the consulate. And I'm not going to go into that. What's important is that this weasel and other weasels always try to, when you have a conversation, you try to put your opponent in a debate in defensive by attacking him with different, you got a long nose, your wife cheated on you, your children are ugly, or things like this, and you get the other one off balance. You don't have to be real about it. Even the guy has the perfect nose, you're still gonna do it. You want to try different techniques. So even the guy doesn't have a wife, you're still gonna try to say his wife cheated on him, because that's the way, is the art of war. Get people off balance, attack them from different angles. But it didn't work with this guy, because this guy, he knows what probably he is. He knows who the other weasel is. Probably in his brain is just, just a, I don't know, I want to say, just look at his biography. Very impressive, very, very impressive. He just shut up like this. Unbelievable. He must be a big brain and big, he was involved with some Brookings institution, I think, or with something like that, with globalization area. That's why he caught the eye of someone who introduced him to Hillary Clinton, and then from there his nose um, his nose remained brown forever. Nevertheless, he's there, we're here. So more or less, he's in a position of power more than we are. But let's speak about myself. So yeah, more than I am. So it seems like I didn't work out with Salman, Mohammed bin Salman. He was treated nicely, not him. What's his name? Blinken treated nicely by everybody else, and he tried the same weasel style. What about this? What about that? What about you? What about you? Like, what's his name? The Indian foreign affair minister turned the tables, and the Chinese turn the tables on Americans all the time. But nevertheless, they have a very thick skin, so you can even catch them with their pants down, and they will still say that their pants were up to their neck. So, well, I thought it was a funny, not story. But what's interesting is that I didn't know it was that deep, though. I didn't know that this. I mean, at first I was thinking, okay, because of that CIA, they said that mm, Crown Prince ordered it, and then uh, I was about to say Bin Laden. Biden, Biden made some comments about this, like he said about Putin that he's a criminal and so on. And then this guy said, you know what? I think that at this point, you guys depend more on me than I depend on you. So you call me and see if I got time for you. And there you have it. They send this weasel to deal with Mohammed bin Salman, and Sullivan is just a he thought he's gonna lecture this guy and he's gonna be tough guy. Yeah, like Trump say, yeah, Bush, you're a tough guy. Yeah, the same here. Yeah, you're a tough guy. To jab Bush in the campaign and and the debates and the Republican debates. Yeah. Bush, you're a tough guy now. The same here. Yeah, Sullivan, you're a tough guy. Yeah. Okay, move on. Go back to wherever you came from. Okay. Well, thank you very much for being with me again today. It's very interesting, and it seems like Saudi Arabia is gone. So I'm waiting, as I said, for a little regime change in Saudi Arabia. I'm waiting for that. Not rooting, waiting, because I think it's already planning. Things are, the dark clouds are gathering over Saudi Arabia. We'll see. Well, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. See you.